Hi, my name is Peter. I'm 52 years old, and I wanted to tell you how I very successfully treated my type 2 diabetes and obesity problem by digesting cannabis oil. In August of 2011, I went in for my regular 12-hour blood sugar fast test. The tests were 12%. That's 3 times too high. I was on 8 pills a day, 4 metformin and 4 dimacron. The family doctor told me that there was nothing more he could do, and he was sending me to a diabetic specialist. The diabetic specialist told me I was leaking 12 grams of protein out of my kidneys every day, and that he was sending me to a kidney specialist. Obviously, the medicine's not working, so I decided to try alternative methods to treating my type 2 diabetes. I saw a statement from Dr. Robert Melamine, PhD in biology, claiming that cannabis oil can treat autoimmune diseases. I came across Rick Simpson of PhoenixTears.ca. On his site is recipes for how to make the oil and how much to take. In 6 weeks' time, I went from this guy to this guy. The next fast test, which was at the end of November, showed that my blood sugar was 4.5%. I had to stop taking my pills in the middle of November because my blood sugar had gone below 4%. What you're seeing here is 2 pictures taken a year apart, August 2011 and August 2012. I am 50 plus pounds lighter. My diabetes has not been over 10% since November.
One application for, there's a couple of applications for this Simpson oil that really hasn't been noticed. It requires large volumes for a experimental chemotherapy. However, for something like diabetes frequently responds to something that Simpson calls a maintenance dose. A maintenance dose is approximately the size of half of a long grain of rice, and that taken once or twice a day, depending on the requirement of the person, is a standard dose. Now, that's a little bit difficult to get an exact measurement, and it's easier to dose if it's diluted into something so that you can use a teaspoon to measure it out. I prefer to use peanut butter. When it's mixed in with peanut butter at the rate of 1/2 of a cc per 2-ounce cup of peanut butter. You take a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, warm it up in the microwave a little bit, drizzle in some of this Simpson hemp oil, 1/2 of a cc, and that makes a standard dosage for working with diabetes and MS and fibromyalgia and several other autoimmune kinds of diseases. If it's taken an hour before bedtime, it helps people to be able to get a good night's sleep, a good night's rest, provides pain relief and anti-inflammation effects, and substantially, and a lot more effects than that. In diabetes, I've seen diabetes blood sugars drop as much as 100 points in 72 hours of taking this, after taking this once, 1 teaspoon at night, an hour before bed. At that rate, 1/2 of a cc per 2-ounce cup, that's 12 dosages, nearly 2 weeks of medicine in 1 cup. Or if it's still in the syringe, 1/2 of a cc. That means 1 teaspoon, a 5 milliliter syringe, would make 10 of those cups, and be able to provide, 1 syringe can provide the medicine for a diabetic or an MS patient for 120 days.